What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, The Bear, Season 2, Episode number 1. For those that are watching in real time as we're uploading this, our bad. Schedule got a little insane and The Bear kind of got put on the back burner a little bit.
Shit.
But I'm just glad that we put a mini pause between seasons and that we got to finish Season 1, and now we're here on Season 2, which, I mean, that season finale for Season 1 was absolutely amazing.
Chef's kiss works really good here.
Perfect. It works perfectly. But this show, the writing, the performances, just literally every aspect of the show is so well done. And something as small as Carmy throwing away a tomato can earlier in the season turned out to be a absolutely massive thing in this finale. Mm-hmm. Michael left a note. It was one that Richie was hiding from him that we saw a couple episodes ago, and he actually gave it to him, and it was just the recipe, and it was like a little hint, like, hey, use the small cans, they taste better. He went and goes and opens one and realizes as he's making this sauce, it's like, holy shit, there's a friggin' wad of money in this thing.
So when I first saw it, it was like shiny and dark, and I was like, did he put a piece of fucking fish in there?
You thought something was wrong with it. Yeah. But it's like, so much stuff comes to light with why he didn't let Carmy work in the restaurant.
Yeah.
When he fell into his addiction, he pushed him away to keep him away, to protect him. And it was just, Carmy felt like he was just being rejected. Yeah. And it's like, that's not what was happening. Big Bro was protecting you. And when the time mattered the most, he gave the restaurant to him because he knew that he would be able to do with it what he thought needed to be done with it. Because no one else would be able to take it to what it is and make it something great, which it feels like, which is where we're going, because the season ended with him hanging a sign saying the beef is done, the bear is coming soon. So we're getting a new restaurant. The whole situation with the crew and everyone there was just so insane. Yeah. Just the way it all played out, and Carmy
Sydney
blowing up.
Back.
Yeah, she came back, and Marcus came back. And essentially we're going to get Sydney's vision, it feels like, because Carmy, like, as she walked in, was like saying some things and like window here and this, that, and doing that. So it feels like we're going to get a nice new restaurant. It's really interesting because Richie has really struggled a lot with change. Yes. And we highlighted that with like the bar being gone and something else opening down the street. And the fact that this staple, this iconic staple that has been there for a very long time, is now getting closed and changed into something else. Which I think it was Mikey's vision all along, when he knew he was losing himself and he was shielding Carmy from all of his problems. He knew when the time was right that he was going to have to give it to him and Carmy was going to turn it into something good. And it's like the way that story came full circle, because the whole time we were like, oh, dude, that sucks. Like, it was, I mean, the situation in the story is still horrible.
It is. It's still incredibly sad.
It's just not as bad as we thought it was, because Mikey knew that he had to protect Carmy, which, that's an amazing story. Like, big bro, little bro, that whole situation, it's so well done. And just the small callbacks to certain things, like the fact that the letter, like, we saw it episodes ago and, you know, just put it back. It wasn't the right time. Yeah. And then Richie, like, pulls it out, gives it to him. And, I mean, so good. So good. As Mikey said, you just got to let it rip, which is just so good. I love that line.
I love it too.
So the crew's back together. We're launching into this new project with the bear, and I can't wait to see what they're going to do, how this is going to work. Like, what are the relationships going to look like? Are people going to be able to handle it? Are they going to keep the crew? What is Richie going to do? Is he going to be able to handle?
You better get your shit together, because no one's breaking up.
Or is he just going to be like a customer hanging out and being like, this ain't my thing?
No, don't do that. He's got nowhere else to go.
It's true.
He has no other choice.
I mean, and him and Carmy had that conversation after he got arrested, and like that whole situation with that bachelor party was insane, where Richie almost killed the dude. When he got out and got cleared that the guy woke up, he basically told Carmy that. He's like, I ain't got nothing else. Like, his family, obviously, there's a lot of drama and issues there with the ex-wife, kid, and all that. But, I mean, he opened up there. And Richie's, that first season, he was a really interesting character, because there were moments where it's like, you don't like this dude.
No,
and then there's moments where it's like, you like him. But then there's another moment where it's like, okay, I don't like you again. And then he gets stabbed. You're like, oh, shit, that's crazy. And
that was fantastic.
There's just so many up and down moments with him that he's probably the most complex character in the show. Yeah. Because everything that he's showing to the people around him is basically a defense mechanism because he's in pain.
I think everybody's pretty complex in their own, like, severity, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they all are, but I just feel like Richie is just trying to cover up everything that he's feeling with just being loud and just trying to be over the top and funny and make everything a joke and be like, when he walks into a room, he's got to let everyone know that he's walking into the room. So like, I think it's just...
It sounds like you're describing me.
I mean, you don't walk into a room and yell at everyone.
I do. Megan!
I mean, it's different.
Yeah.
It's a different thing. But, I mean, yeah, obviously every character is complex because no one in this show is simple.
No.
But he's just been such an interesting up and down roller coaster. And, yeah, I can't wait to see what they do with season 2 and The Bear. What is this restaurant going to look like? What's the reception going to be like? Are people going to accept it? Because, again, you're getting rid of a staple, a very iconic restaurant, and changing it out. That's always a big change. So, ready to check it out?
Let's go.
Let's go.
That's really sweet.
Is that his mom or a grandma?
I don't know. I don't know. It looks older than a parent.
Chicago is a beautiful city.
There's so many windows, so many buildings.
Big city. And it looks like the time of the year that I used to go. Freezing cold time of the year. I've never gotten to experience Chicago when it was nice weather out. Aw. That's gotta be tough.
I think they're ready.
But is everyone else ready? It's a lot of work. Transform that place.
It's a facelift, it's not a gut.
Bear, it is a facelift and a gut.
How's my budget looking?
Great.
Not good.
Shitty.
We have equipment that works. That's a great start, everybody. Then we have a deep clean, very deep, and drywall.
Fridge is still fucked with the ass.
Demo Excel.
Fryer is fucked.
The fryer is fucked. That's 5K right there.
And the oven is scary. That's another 10.
Okay, good. All right, so we got 20.
30, the oven.
Fuck me. 20K, that is 70K.
Plus
That's
30,
not
that's
bad.
80K.
Really? Fuck me, cousin!
Permits, the inspections, and the licenses.
Right, okay, that's
Right about that.
10K. So we're at 80, 80, 90, 90. I was gonna say 85. Haha, no, just kidding. 95, 95K.
How accurate do we think these numbers are?
I think I'm pretty much right on a couple of them.
Fantastic.
Sydney.
We need more money.
We need a project manager.
Okay, you're hired.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Sid.
Nat.
Oh, shit. You just worked the whole budget on a friggin' piece of cardboard.
Cousin, can you call Sal? I need a drywall estimate.
13. That'll be his drywall estimate.
Oh, okay.
Yo, you ever think about purpose?
I love you, but I do not have time for this.
Better make time, I guess.
I have time for this. Purpose.
Ah, Rounders. Great movie.
What's my purpose, homie?
Your shirt says original birth.
It's a printing mistake. Collector's item. I'm trying really hard to be on board with all this new shit, cousin. I'm reading a lot. I'm trying to learn about who am I to my history. So in one of these books, there's this dude who's got no skills, no personality, nothing. All he does is watches trains. And he's got this group of friends that he's had since he's a little kid. And they're all the shit. And one day, out of the blue, boom, they drop his ass. cut that motherfucker off.
Wow.
Because he's got no purpose.
That's what he's feeling like right now. He's just gonna get cut out.
45, you've been here a long time. You feel me? You know what the fuck you're doing. You love all this shit. It's fun for you. I don't have that. I'm afraid one day I'm gonna wake up and you guys are all just gonna just drop this ass.
Ouch.
Richie, I'm not gonna drop this ass.
I like that he said it like that. It's really sweet, though.
It's just not fun for me.
Yeah, but you love it.
That doesn't make it fun.
This shit is not fun for you, cousin. What the fuck is fun for you?
Great question. I think he likes the cooking part, not all the fucking back end shit.
Kind of felt like that's where Richie's brain was gonna be at during all this change, after hearing everything about him not even liking the bar closing.
We need a new Sydney.
Okay, well, good is expensive, so let's just see what we can salvage.
Sydney, look at this shit. Half of these pots are burnt.
Oh, it's about the craftsperson, not the tools. Maybe we can barkeeper's friend some of them.
Science, baby.
On the good, there's like all these stacked layers of steel. And in between them is an aluminum core.
You're an aluminum core?
How is she?
All good. Nurse just had an emergency. She'll be back tomorrow, and Chester's got her.
If you need anything.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Marcus, we love you.
That's when I kick you in the balls! Ball breaker! Your arm's my home.
I don't know if I would kiss that. It's probably covered in dirt.
Don't worry about me.
I got it. Just heavy as shit. That was much easier.
I love every single on this freaking show.
Dude, everyone's got such a great, different type of personality, and they all mesh well together.
I mean, Barkeeper's Friend really does fucking work. Not sponsored.
That's the actual name of the product?
Yes.
Oh.
Talk about getting rust off of shit. Amazing.
I thought she was talking about a person.
No, Barkeeper's Friend is an actual like powder product, and they make liquid too.
Oh.
You're missing an IRS stipulation. The one that says businesses have to have all previous debts be current and complete before any new business license is granted.
That can't possibly be true. All right, so that's definitely true.
Sydney asked me to be project manager.
Really? That's interesting. What did you say?
That it was interesting and that I'd think about it.
We need a project manager?
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Very much so. Yes. Hello. I'm not making the same mistakes I made last time.
Yeah, but then, who's gonna approve all these insane interest rates?
Oh, that's nice. Carmy, go fuck yourself.
Some good news. Everybody is food certified except for Ibra, who just needs to be renewed, and Richie, who actually has never done it because...
Richie.
Yes. Also, I filed with the BACP for our City of Chicago consultant. We need them to approve all of our new business paperwork, and then they'll send a rep, and that rep will sign off on another rep who will come and look at stuff.
You know what? Forget it.
A lot of reps, yeah. But it's gonna be okay, All we have to do is just stay calm and make sure that fell through a wall. Good morning.
Damn, you got strong.
I fucking love Marcus.
Why'd you tear Fenway?
Why did I tear Fenway?
It's been there for
Did I
5
intentionally
years.
Fell through a wall.
What has it been hiding for
Hey,
5
that's-
years?
Holy shit. Instead of fixing the hole in the wall, I'm just gonna put a picture of Fenway Park on the friggin' wall to cover it.
Cousin, the hole.
Just said it.
Explain.
Jewish lightning is when you burn down a place.
Yeah, the explanation makes it seem worse.
I just think I have my mouth open like the whole episode.
If this place were to accidentally burn down, that maybe there'd be some insurance money.
Thank you.
Look at the fucking wall.
Corner.
You okay?
Yes.
I love Tina now. I was mad at her when we first started this show. I love her now.
Gotta stay calm and take it step by step.
We will. Not the first hole in the wall I've fallen through.
No,
It
that's
is.
what you were saying. There's a hole in the wall.
Yeah, I heard.
Do me a favor, you just keep thinking about it.
I'll definitely keep thinking about that hole.
No. Well, the project manager. There's not enough money.
Never is. Where do you get more?
Oh, jeez. Is that in my head? I mean, the pounding of the alarm in your... Yeah. Well, what now?
This is coming from a place of wanting to start fresh and clean. I love this place. I love this city. I want to start our first business here. I want it to be a real business with honest partners.
We want to do high-level dining.
She's wearing a freaking... Oh, my God.
How long has this been how long has this alarm been going
Good
off?
restaurant starts with dedication to service and taking care of the customer.
Richard, will you turn that fucking thing off, please?
What the fuck are we doing here? What's going on?
Mikey was telling you the truth.
About the petting zoo?
What? No.
What?
You wanted to franchise this place. You wanted to open a
Oh,
restaurant.
we changed
How
it.
the fuck do you know?
Because we found your money.
Motherfucker didn't put in that bank, did he?
No, he definitely didn't put it in a bank.
Thank Christ.
What is KBO?
Kalinowski, me, Berzado, you, Lane, Lee.
Lee. Who's Lee?
Uncle Lee Lane.
Not our uncle.
Richie's not your cousin.
Heard and resented.
How's it not making you insane?
I don't mind it.
Lucky you.
How the fuck did I know the crawl space had a goddamn alarm on it? And Mikey's fucking Kevin McAllister.
McAllister.
The password is Go Fast Boats Mojito, all one word.
Just to be clear, because, you know, I can't fucking hear correctly. Not only are you not giving me back the original $300,000 you owe me, but you are also asking me for an additional $500,000. How many times you done this, Carm?
None times.
None times.
You are first out with a bonkers interest rate because we have no choice. You'd also be entitled to a partnership.
Partnership of what, my love? You throw a rock, you hit 5 great restaurants.
We're going to be better. A destination spot. This is going to be an excellent restaurant. We're going to get a star.
Fuck stars.
Okay, well, you can say that because you already got one.
No, I never got one. I retained it.
Turn off the damn alarm.
Honestly, this is too much.
We could get one. Let's get a star.
Oh, thank fucking
Thank
God.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch!
We don't pay you back by the end of 18 months, and it is yours.
What's mine?
All of it. The building and the lot.
Well, Carm.
Yeah, Carm.
What do you think?
Wow, he's confident, huh?
You can get $5 million for this lot.
2 maybe.
Your math is
Fucked.
Yeah.
We don't pay you the money by the end of 18 months. Worst case scenario, you helped out your nephew, he blew it, you're out 800 grand, and you can make 2 million, and then we are done forever. I wasn't gonna tell you about the money, but we need more, and we need a partner, and that is the truth.
Wow.
Where do you come up with that kind of money? Just,
I mean, dude's got dough.
I guess.
Clearly, if he's asking for another 500, he's probably a millionaire.
How long will it take you to open?
That is a great question.
Great partners ask great questions.
And it sounds like he's got a connection of some sort
Nice.
that deals with illegal activity.
It's gonna take 6 months to open.
6 months?
6 months. Yeah, that's being
What, confident?
Cocky.
crazy.
Dude, we have 18 months to pay back that loan.
Dude, you are the one that said 18 months. That's a CP.
What's a CP?
A Carmy problem.
Gonna have to be rocking from the jump, just fucking packed right out. And you want a star.
I think it'd be nice, yeah.
Godspeed.
Thank you.
I fucking love
Natalie,
this.
do you work here?
I'm still thinking.
I have one person still thinking, chef.
Tremendous.
Thank you. I wanted to ask you something, and you can totally say no. It might be completely insane, and it would just require a lot of training. I mean, like a lot of training, like more than you've probably ever done before.
Spit it out.
You know, you're talking about the new Sue, and I guess.
Oh, yeah, I can ask around.
Tina, I'm asking you if you would be interested in learning how to be my Sue.
Aww.
I don't know if you want to be my Jeff or whatever.
Tina, don't.
Aww.
Tina!
Oh, fuck. Oh, Christ.
She's adorable.
Yes, strong.
Aww. God, she's gorgeous. Stop it.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, night.
Okay.
Oh, look how she lit up.
I know. Good job, Tina. Aww. I love her.
Of course, Richie just puts it back. Just certain things he doesn't want to, like, change.
Aww.
Let it rip. He framed it.
We'll see you tomorrow?
We'll see.
Okay, well, I'm choosing to believe.
I just love that she's just leaving them hanging like that.
Leave early?
I mean, there's only so much we can do without permits.
Feels weird though, right?
Very, yes.
What do you,
I don't know. What are you gonna?
No idea.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
That was a little interesting interaction.
Well, they don't know what to do with themselves. They're never off.
But it sounded like they wanted to hang out together. No?
I don't think that was... They just literally don't know what to do with themselves. It's still light out. Don't cut your fucking finger.
He's like beyond restless.
Yeah. They literally don't know what to do with themselves.
Just turn on a damn mute movie or something and just chill out.
He doesn't know how.
Yo!
6 months is too long.
We need to open this shit ASAP.
Did they all come back that night?
Damn. Every second counts.
Is this a terrible idea? Just making sure.
Dude, Sydney's opening day. I love just... First of all, the pacing of this show is fucking incredible.
It is.
I love how the conversations flow and how everything just feels so chaotic.
Yes.
And I was gonna say, like, I love Sydney's personality.
I do too.
Where she's like, I think the one line was like, oh, I've fallen through a hole in the wall before. I actually haven't. Like, stuff like that. Those really kind of just like funny, kind of snarky.
The dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just the way she talks to people when she was giving Tina the offer, she couldn't get it out.
Yeah, she over-explains for a simple question. It's like, just get
it out.
Just say it.
I really enjoy that aspect of her personality. And I mean, they put themselves, well, Carmy put them in a really tough spot. He went and asked Cicero for some money, told him about the 300, and then was like, hey, we need 5 more. And basically told him, restaurant is yours if we don't pay you back in 18 months. And it's like they're not even open yet.
Oh, and it looks like they're having a 3 months. They're trying to get it open in 3 months.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty amazing how they were just so restless. They had nothing to do that night. They couldn't figure something out, so the 3 of them actually ended up coming back without communicating to each other and mapped this whole thing out. And I just love that Sydney's like, this is a bad idea, right? And she's like, okay, good. Just as long as we're on the same page and we understand.
Yeah.
This show's so good.
I do. I love it. And I love that, like, you know, Nat is, like, all up in it with everybody else. And that, you know, she hasn't agreed yet.
Not yet. But, I mean, it feels like she's in. She came back.
Yeah.
She's just going to keep them hanging and just never commit fully.
Right?
Wow. I mean...
And Tina.
I mean, that was a great moment.
Oh, I love it.
We talk about a turnaround because when we initially met her and Carmy came in and started changing everything and Sydney came in and basically become the boss.
Attitude.
Yeah, she did not like change either. And she verbalized it with her attitude. And she let everyone know, like, I ain't down with this. I don't like it. And just kind of was difficult at first, and her turnaround was amazing.
I love her.
She is such a great character now.
Yeah.
And just...
She just had to let the walls down.
Yeah. Well,
everybody just needs to just relax.
Sometimes change isn't always the worst thing, even though it could be scary and overwhelming.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was the most obvious thing was Richie was going to struggle with this. And just the idea of him telling that story, like feeling like he has no skills, he has nothing to offer, he's just going to get left out and just booted to the side at some point and just cut out of the whole thing. Like, that's sad. For someone who has been linked to something for so long, and I feel like it's kind of his identity at this point, like the beef. It's just when that's now gone and you're starting something that you're not familiar with or don't have training in, as we were told, that could be really scary, especially when you feel like you don't have anything else to go to.
Yes.
It's like, what else am I supposed to do if I can't be here?
I mean, I felt that way at my last job. I just felt like I'm, in my 30s. Anybody from high school could just come in and do my job. What good am I? Yeah.
And you were good at your job.
I was good at my job when I was there.
Yeah. You were good at it.
I was never there.
But it's like, that's going to be a really interesting story because either he could be difficult or he could go with the flow. And I feel like he's going to be all over the map. There's no consistency with Richie. I feel like in terms of how he handles things, is one day he might be in a good mood.
Can't.
It's just not in his personality.
Yeah, he can't get it together. I understand.
He's all over the map with his feelings. And you could tell that he's kind of down in the dumps right now.
Well, he feels like he's going to get left behind.
Yeah, and Carmy's like, I'm not going to leave that ass. Or is that was that the line?
I'm not going to drop this ass.
I'm not going to drop this ass.
Yeah.
Like, that's a line that's just kind of funny. Because he could have just said, like, nah, you're good. But no, he had to
I think
repeat.
we need that on our shirt. I'm not going to drop this ass.
I'm not going to drop this ass.
Is that drop it like it's hot?
I mean,
never mind.
It feels like some confirmation that he needed. But again, you never know, because what is his role going to be in this new restaurant?
Especially if you don't get your food prep certification, whatever the hell that you need for that.
I mean, because it feels like, and this is just an assumption, but I feel like this is going to be a little bit more of a high class style of restaurant.
Higher class than what they were, for sure.
Because obviously Carmy's background is amazing food, top level stuff. He came from one of the best restaurants in the world. And it feels like that's going to be the target. But Sydney was like, it's going to be a place to hang, essentially. So it's going to be interesting to see what they come up with and what, the bear becomes. Yeah. Because with Carmy's level of ability when it comes to being a chef, he's like top tier. And I think Sydney aspires to be the same level. So I guess it all depends on what their plans are. Because, I don't know, they could have a cool, chill place with really great food. That's kind of the assumption, it seems like. So it's going to be interesting to see how they evolve this, how they use this money to create what they want in their vision. I mean, putting themselves on that type of timeline, it felt like last season was chaotic because of what they were dealing with. It feels like working on a timeline to get all of this done, it feels like it's just going to be pure mayhem.
Yeah. Trying
to hit marks at certain times. And the fact that they put it all on a calendar, which is committing to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I never like doing schedules. If you put it on a schedule, you let people know what we're doing, it's like, boom, you're committed to that, and it just increases the pressure immediately.
And it lets people down when you don't fulfill it.
But obviously it's just them knowing what the schedule is. Yeah. But that just puts a gigantic amount of pressure on yourselves to get this stuff accomplished. And the moment you get a little behind, it's just the pressure's just going to mount. And you're like, shit, we might not be owners of this piece of property anymore if we can't figure this shit out.
Nope.
Like that agreement that he made, you should have done 36 months or something. 18's not that long.
36. It's a car loan.
I mean, sure. But it's 18 months to completely redesign and scrap and gut and just rebuild this entire place.
And have a profit of $500,000 by then.
Right. And to get certified and to get approved and actually get this process is going to be insane. And 18 months.
For the city to come and do inspections and licenses and permits and blah, 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 good luck with that.
I mean, 18 months sounds like a long time, but it's really not because the months just
just even
disappear.
The 3 months to get all the shit and you have to depend on other people to get this shit worked out. That's hard.
It feels like it's going to be a chaotic 3 months, but
I'm going to talk about Marcus for a second.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know what the hell is. I feel so bad. I don't know what to say. Like, I just feel terrible for, like, the nurse and he's having to get, like, someone coverage so that somebody can take care of his family member that seems to be on their deathbed.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't look good.
He's such a sweet character.
Yeah, I just hope it's not another situation where he's distracted and he gets in trouble for something.
I didn't think about that.
Because that's a lot bigger of a distraction than donuts. Like having a family member in a situation like that where they need you there.
Yeah.
I just hope he doesn't get caught up in another situation where he is expected to do something and then he's not there because he's dealing with personal stuff, which,
yeah.
I mean...
Or vice versa.
Personal stuff's more important, obviously.
Yeah.
Or vice versa, where you're so caught up in the restaurant and then he's not there.
For your family member.
So, I mean, he's another one of those big-hearted, awesome characters. So, that was a really good start to season 2. I feel like it was a perfect foundation setter for the potential mayhem and chaos that is going to ensue with trying to get this place ready.
Right.
Do you have any other thoughts?
I don't.
All right, y'all. Leave all your comments, share your thoughts. We'll see you later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.